Um, well, my name is Mohammed, so I am Muslim, and people connotate Islam with really tight, conservative moral ideals, and well, of course, the base of our ideology, which is, or what people think it is, which is to not eat pork or fornicate or drink alcohol, and people think that because my religion adheres to those values that they can't I guess hang out with me, and that my values will get in the way of them having fun, and it gets bothersome when I feel a little bit left out because sometimes people go to parties and whatnot, and I'm not invited because of my religion.
People assume that just because I'm Arabic, I'm Muslim, and that just because, if I'm Arabic and if they assume I'm Muslim, that I'm somehow terrorist, I have terrorist ties. I'm not Muslim, nor do I have any terrorist ties, so I don't know, that gets a bit annoying every now and then, but I know that people don't always say it because they actually mean it. They think it's a funny joke or it's humor, so I never really take it personally.
When people try to relate like my country towards me, like they try to tell me like just because I'm from El Salvador, like let's say I'm a liar, I'm a thief just because I'm Hispanic.
I identify as mixed race, so I can't be, when people ask me if I'm white and I say yeah, they say wait, I thought you were Latino. And I say I'm Latino, they say I thought you were white. So the stereotype is that you can't really be both, you can only be one.
That black people are all ghetto. That's a big stereotype that is like associated every time someone sees like an African American person. They automatically assume like they're loud and they're just ghetto and they want to fight and stuff like that.
Well, to me, since I'm Asian, the stereotype is that we're like weak and unassuming and don't have much of a presence, and that bothers me because, I don't want people to use me or like tread over me.
I'm Filipino, and the Philippines is in Asia, so a lot of people say like, you have small eyes, but do you see my eyes?
It's easy to make fun of others than like look onto yourself and see what's actually wrong.
People stereotype because it is human nature to learn by association. How do you know that ice is cold or that fire burns? We associate things like heat with burning or warmth. It's just human nature. That's how you learn stuff. That's how you know stuff. And in the same way, when you're with people or groups that you don't know really well or personally, you stereotype them because that's how you learn, by association.
Some people have parents that are old-fashioned and teach them these things, and it's hard to change, but it's a good thing that we're making it aware.
Out of ignorance, I think some people are brought up in ways, in circumstances in which they aren't really taught any better. So that's just what they think is the truth.
That's what they're used to and what they grew up around. So when you grow up and you're involved with different kind of people and different ethnicities and different cultures, you can't help but stereotype because that's all you know. So that's when it's on you to say, okay, well, I can't be like this anymore because I need to be open to different kinds of people and different kinds of communities. So I need to break the way that I am, the way the roots have been sowed in me.
People feel more empowered behind like their phones and their cameras. Like, it is the age of technology, so people are genuinely thinking that, oh, like if I do it behind my phone, it's okay, everybody does it. But what they don't know is that it's not okay, and it's not okay to like act out just because it's cool or you see other people do it online.
They need someone that they can put down for them to make themselves feel superior.
I think people cyberbully just to make themselves feel better about themselves because they're unknown to most people. So if they're unknown, they can be whoever they want and make themselves feel however they want.
You can bully somebody on one social media outlet and then pretend like it wasn't your account and snitch on your account on another outlet. That's just how easy it is for an identity to get lost because everything is anonymous at the end of the day.
Not only is everybody seeing it, but it can be continuous without anybody actually, being able to do anything because it's outside of school.
If someone were ever to bully me to my face, they'd at least be there. I could always talk to them about it afterwards, confront them about it, or tell an adult or a teacher, an administrator. If someone's doing it online, it's much harder to do so, especially because hardly anyone, if they do cyberbully, actually use their real account. They'll use a fake. So it's annoying. It's cowardly, almost.
At 7th grade, I was in a school, predominantly white school, and me and my sister were the only African American kids in the school, and a lot of people would bully me because like my lips and my hair and just stuff like that. But yeah.
I was around when I was in 7th grade. They used to leave my friends little notes that wrote mean things, telling her basically to kill herself. And at that point, I told a teacher, and I tried to stop that from happening.
And people tend to have a mob mentality, and when they see somebody being made fun of, to hide their own insecurities and to avoid the same happening to them, they tend to join the crowd and make fun of that same person. And it's a very slippery slope that sometimes can't be stopped.
If nobody's bothering me, I should definitely be able to help somebody that is being bothered, only because they clearly can't help themselves. And not that anybody is the victim or anything, but in situations like that, you should definitely help somebody who can't help themselves. And I am one of those people that wants to help everybody.
I think our school is like very racially diverse, and we have a lot of different religions and races throughout our school. So I think our school is very representational.
I don't really see any kids being targeted necessarily, but if I had to guess, I'd say kids that are like less popular with less friends, the lonely kids, because nobody really cares about the lonely kids, unfortunately, as sad as that is.
I think there's many marginalized groups of people in our society and the school. I think a few are like the queer or LGBTQ community, or since students of color, like black students, are pretty unrepresented in the school.
I have witnessed people in the school being bullied, like the people that are like, they have special needs and things like that, but it's like low key, like not the people that are walking with those assistants, the like regular kids that are walking around. I see people bullying them, like putting them on their snap and things, and I'll tell them like that's not right, because they don't know that you're filming them, first of all, and second of all, you're doing it to laugh at them. So.
People will call other people faggots in our school, or like, you're so gay, or like, you're so sped.
I think it's not the school's fault, but I think it's like the students' fault, like with previous occasions. However, I think like the school has done like a good job at controlling it and trying to minimize it.
How are you going to change someone's feelings or thoughts or perceptions or actions? It's very hard to. You can educate, you can tell people, but you can't control how much that goes in.
We had ADL, like presentations, but that's just one. And like, you need more than just talking to them for 1 hour to do it, to like help promote.
It's more promoting.
Yeah, and like, really it's something that happens in your head, and it really just depends on the person if they're gonna do it or not, because you can't really tell them, oh, like don't do this. You can just inform them of like the effects upon it.
I'm a part of a program, YTAG-D, where we work with other schools like us or worse that have situations like that we can't control, or that they're trying to take part in and trying to better. And I can say we're up there. We're good.
That's it.